Ladies and gentlemen.
And we're back. This is Drew Sitz. I'm joined by Mondo Hardy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How we feeling today, Joe?
Feeling good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a good day today.
Yeah, thanks for coming out. Actually, I mean, it's kind of hot, but
Oh yeah. It's definitely a little hot. But yeah, it's summer. Gotta expect it.
yeah. So we got connected through George Peretti,
Yes.
who you said you kind of have known for a while.
Yes.
So I guess explain yourself to the fans. Who are you? What do you do?
Yeah.
Why are you on my show right now?
Yeah. So my name is Mondo Hardy. I'm a 20-year-old artist from the north side of Chicago. What I do, hip hop, rock, and R&B. I call it hip rock and B. So yeah, I'm an artist, creative director. I help artists with publishing. I'm just in a lot of things with clothes and just being a music mogul and an entrepreneur at that. So other than an artist, I consider myself an entrepreneur, a growing entrepreneur, somebody who's just learning the game as I get older,
That's awesome. Do you have a song or album or something you wanted to kind of? What's your favorite thing you've worked on?
Yeah. Man, I've probably made over 1,000+ songs in my life. Like that's probably an understatement,
That's crazy.
But one project I could say they can go listen to, the Party Rocker Origins.
Okay.
That's on Spotify, Apple, everywhere.
Cool.
They could listen to that. I have a song called Bad Motherfucker, so they can go listen to that as well.
Okay, cool. I'm sorry. I actually try to listen to people's stuff before they come to the show, and I did not. So I'll check it out afterwards. I promise. I swear.
Yeah. All good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Again, just based off of George's recommendation, I'm like, okay, this gives me a cool one. Okay, right. so Bad Motherfucker. That's what the song's called.
Yes.
Cool. All right, I'll check it out after you leave. But all right, so let's kind of go through the tale of Mondo, right? How did you get into music as a kid? What were your influences? Did you play the saxophone in elementary school or something? What's your origin story?
Man, so the origin story of me, honestly, like any other artist, it comes with the influence, certain influences, and off bat, my parents, they've always, obviously they're from, they were born in 1980, so the music that they were showing me and stuff like that, it holds weight into my life to this day.
Okay.
Like old R&B,
sure,
old hip hop, and then on my own terms, I looked at, rock and different stuff like that.
Gotcha.
So really the first times it was that, they downloaded all their songs on my PSP, and I would just go to sleep just listening to,
on the PSP.
Out of the PSP, right?
That's
with the headphones, and I would listen to a song like Dear Mama or like Birdman or Lil Wayne.
Gotcha.
Some crazy stuff like that.
Right.
But the first time I realized I wanted to be an artist for real was in kindergarten, bro. Kindergarten in Evanstons, probably like 10 minutes away from here.
Crazy.
And we had a talent show, and obviously it's a talent show, so yeah. So the talent show, and then I had my two guys with me, and they were rapping a Lil Wayne song, right?
Cool.
And these were my guys, so they just asked me to do something for them as well. So I was the security guard.
Okay.
So just imagine a kindergarten room. You got two kindergartners rapping behind the table. You got a whole classroom right here, and then you got me in the front.
That's so funny.
Making sure that the kids don't don't come too close.
Gotcha.
And the thing was, like, it's kindergarten, but now that I'm thinking about it now, it's like, that shit was like a damn concert. Like, the kids was jumping and they was trying to get close to the table. Like, again, this is kindergarten.
Yeah.
And then the teachers was like, step back.
That's nuts.
I had to do my job like, hey, you guys are too close.
That's so crazy,
bro. So
I think it's funny that they let kindergartners rap a Lil Wayne song.
Man, look, I'll tell you this. Evanston is a really cool place to be.
Definitely,
You know, like
yeah.
the teachers and the people that you meet here. It's a mix of everybody here.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
It's like an artist community. It's really cool.
100%.
I grew up out in the western suburbs,
Yeah.
so again, I don't think that would have been allowed.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah, man, like this
What are you
is
saying?
yeah, like this is man, this place right here is very creative.
Yeah, it's cool.
A lot of creative people.
You
came
literally
out
have
of
the
here.
fucking what is that called? Like the mask on your head?
Yeah. So this is you could say it's laugh now, cry later. Some people would, I used to see this in theaters. I actually seen
Right.
this at that school I'm talking about. In the theater, the auditorium that we had, this logo was on top of the like a wall,
Okay.
pretty much.
Cool.
And this has always stick to me since then. I got this tattoo 3 years ago.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy how you asked that. Then I just went back into,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
it's
Like,
true.
It's
poetic.
It is, man. And like just kid foundations is like the foundation you have as a kid really molds you in life.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, so you did the performance, you're the security guard, but so
Yeah.
obviously you were still part of the performance. So like I'm
Right.
sure you kind of got that bug at that point of like, oh, this was cool. Now I
Yeah.
want to be the guy who's actually singing.
Exactly. Yeah, bro. That shit, like, it was like a brain spark in my head. I was looking at these kids. I'm a kid too, but I'm looking at them and how crazy they're going, just rapping somebody else's song.
Right.
And I'm like, wow, I could do this too. I could definitely do this. And, it was true because just my influences, and things like that. I already was being embedded in certain things without knowing at all, And I'm sure it's certain parts of my life that my parents and my grandparents could tell me that, like, they didn't realize that they were embedding things into my mind. Like, I'll tell my parents this all the time, like, y'all the reason why I am who I am. Like, you guys.
It's true, yeah.
You guys embedded this
And
without
isn't it funny
even
when
knowing.
you're 16, you're like, fuck you, dad, I hate you, and it's like you become your father. It's really funny.
Man.
And you want to become your father. I don't know how your family like
Yeah,
this, but it's
yeah.
like you want to be
100%.
So were there other musical people in your life? Were there, family members or older brother or something like that that kind of showed you music or
Yeah.
your parents, you said, but
Yeah, I've always, in our family, we always had some musical influence. My uncle Billy, he used to work with a family friend that's actually a family friend of my dad as well. They used to do a lot of things in like 2004, and he used to tell me stories about how their family friend, like, he would kind of be scared, not scared. I don't want to really talk
sure, right.
Like on his thing, but like from what he told me, it was like, it was just some things, where like
scared of performing or
not like scared of performing, but it was like maybe not fully taking advantage of the opportunity, even though it's there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But also back in the day, it was less likely that anything could even happen, right? So it's kind of
Right.
like, no, I'll just go to my job.
Yeah.
I don't know the scenario here, but I could see how it's more of like there's no chance. Where now everybody wants to be famous, everybody
Right.
can be famous,
Right.
So it's kind of like it's more feasible.
Right. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was something like that. He's very talented. It was, just certain things. But yeah, going back to like my family and stuff, my Uncle Billy, my family friend, it's pretty much like I see him like family too, because I grew up seeing him as well. And then his stepson used to make beats and stuff. His kids are into music now. Like the kids, my cousins and my little brother's like 15, 16. My little brother, he's into producing now, probably from seeing what I was doing. What else? It's a lot of musical influence. I see it now, now that I'm older. And even just artistic influence, like my cousins are really artistic. They draw, paint.
Oh, cool.
Or just have an entrepreneur spirit. Like, I'm Belizean, so my family's from Belize. I'm Caribbean. And what they had to do to make money in Belize was one, you either sell cattle, you either sell like oxes, cows, eggs, whatever shit like that, because it's countryside. Or what they did was they had a bar pretty much. Like my great grandmother made her living from making liquor.
That's so cool.
Yeah, like drying the grapes and and in Belize, like that was their, like in that town specifically, every weekend the whole town would come there, get their drinks.
Right.
And
she was known as like the lady where you buy the booze from.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah. And it's shit. I got one in my hand right now.
That's so funny.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's very funny, bro.
Have you ever been to Belize?
Yes, I have.
That's so cool.
Yeah. I've been there 2019. I think I was about 17 or 16.
But that's old enough to where you could actually have some fun, I'm sure. And your family probably lets you cut loose a little bit. Yeah. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to drop all my Belize knowledge on you.
Yes, sir.
It is an English-speaking country, right? It's not Spanish, right?
So with Belize, you speak, so it's called broken down English.
Okay.
Which is Creole.
Sure. Okay.
So Haitians speak Creole. Certain people of a African heritage background, speak broken down English. So yeah, English, and then if you could be Spanish Belizean, you could be
because it's connected to Mexico.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
It's like the strip and the coast. Yeah.
Right. So like depending on where you're at, if you're more on the north of Belize, which is on the border of Mexico, you'll see it looks like Mexico.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay.
I've been over there. When I went there, I took a boat to the Caribbean.
That's so cool.
I went over there.
That's what I've heard, is that they have some like cool islands off the coast you can like go vacation at and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah. But to have your family there is so cool because you get to see, I'm sure you kind of did both sides, right? Like, like more native or, countryside vibe. And then also like, all right, we'll go to like a cool dinner spot or something and like go to the city. So that's really cool. And to have like locals to show you around. I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah, man. Like, so what we did was we went to Belize City, and my family members that I've never met, they owned the hotel. You know what I'm saying? So, damn. Like I said, like I realize this now. Like my family is very entrepreneurial.
That's true.
Even my mom's and
business
my dad.
Owners.
Yeah, for real. And like I said, they own or they worked at the hotel. Either owned it or worked it.
Right.
Because we seen her there as well. So we were in the city, and then we were like in the hood of the city, kinda, where we seen them. I seen how they lived. You know what I'm saying? And then we went to the countryside where you seeing jaguars run through the fucking...
Yeah, that's so cool, dude. You said raising oxen. I mean, that's pretty...
Yeah, that's where I seen it. I went to go meet, for the first time, my great-grandmother. It was her birthday. She was 94.
That's incredible.
Yes, and just picture going through the woods. I mean, the wilderness. It's not even the woods. Like, it's the jungle, damn
right,
near.
Jungle, yeah. It's so cool.
Imagine just riding through the jungle, bro. And then once you hit a certain point, it's just straight grass. Because they did that. They own that land, right? So once you get past this grass, right? Imagine just a lot of grass, one house in the middle. You got your oxes, your cows, your chickens on the side. You might have a car. Honestly, the house was probably the size of this times 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, not too big, not too small.
Yeah.
Probably like 8 people in there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Was it like a dirt floor?
No. Yeah, it was a house.
It was a house.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. It was a house. A house.
Trying to paint the picture here.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah, it was a house.
And so, like, how much? You said grass around it? Like, is it like a football field size, or is it like what do you think?
I would say I'll say about.
Okay.
Say about.
Gotcha.
About or. Yeah.
A pretty good chunk of land.
Yeah.
That's the house is in the middle. Okay.
Yeah, football field is a good way to put it, low key.
Gotcha.
Because a football field is pretty long, but if we're talking about like land size, it's probably gonna be that times a little more.
Gotcha.
whatever you have. If you really got some land, type of thing, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, dude. Like, if you're a farmer, it's either like, right, you have your little kitchen or chicken coop and, a cow, or you have like, 10 miles with like huge pasture. So
Right.
But okay, so that's so cool. So 94 years old. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
that's
man.
incredible.
What?
And who did you go down with? Like your mom and dad? Or what?
Yeah, so I went down with my mom. This is my mom's side.
Okay.
So I went with my mom's side. I met my mom's side. My mom, my grandma, my uncle, my 2 cousins.
It's so cool, man.
Yeah,
It's such a great trip.
Man, it was amazing, bro. I want to go back. You know what I'm saying? I want to go back and see the women that I could talk to. Because when I was out there, I was a little younger, whatever. But it was this one girl I was talking to out there. But I'm trying to go back out there and see.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
And it's like if you have some family members, maybe you can make that trip
Yep.
a little easier.
Oh,
You stay with them for a night or two or something, or that'd be really cool.
Yeah. We hit up the hotel.
Right.
You know?
Exactly. Of course, hotel.
Shit, if you go down there, just let me know, bro.
Honestly, I should hit you up. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, I'll make sure to hook you up with that hotel.
So I
right in the middle of the city. My fault. Yeah.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
I work with a guy who I do construction, and sometimes we have a guy who does plaster, which is kind of rare. It's usually you do drywall now, not plaster. Anyways. Yeah. And he's this guy who's like literally like this tall. Tiny little black dude, and he's from Belize, right?
Oh, yeah.
You're the second person I've ever met from Belize.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yes, sir.
So he always tells me about it. He said the same thing. He's like, if you ever go there, call me, my whole family, they'll take you in, all this stuff. And I'm like, all right, man. So,
yeah, bro, because, man,
got
that's
2 connections.
Yeah. That's how we are, man. Like,
He's the nicest guy ever.
Yeah, man. That's how we are. Like I said, like I came from Howard. You know, that's what, like 5-minute drive, honestly.
Yeah.
6-minute drive.
For sure. Yeah, so we need to talk about Evanston.
Yeah.
I really want to know like the ins and outs. So I moved here about 2 years ago.
Okay.
I grew up, like I said, in the other suburbs. But I love this town. I've been coming here for work for years, so I kind of know a little bit about it. But I definitely don't know much about Howard. I've been to Peckish Pig, which is a restaurant.
Yeah.
That's basically it. And I went to American Ale House one time.
Okay. Yeah.
Walked in, it's all like 50-year-old black dudes sipping cognac, and I was just like, okay. But I chilled out there for a little bit. I got a couple beers. I was like, I'm like, all right, I'll check out the scene. But it was just definitely a little weird. Have you ever been there before?
Oh no, I haven't, but I know about it.
Okay.
Yeah. So to describe Evanston and Howard, because Howard is really Rogers Park.
Right.
So once you hit that border, you in Chicago. You know, you're in a whole different zip code. But if you just take one step like this, you in Evanston, you take a step back, and then you back in Chicago.
Right, exactly.
You know, so like I've had the best of both worlds in the sense of a suburb life and a city life.
Yeah, because you said you were in Skokie for a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Right. But it's all 10 minutes away.
Yeah, man. And my whole life, I've always had that house on Howard Street. It's probably been there for 15 years or so.
That's so cool.
So, I'm 23, so that's about a good span of my life. That house has been there.
Growing up, yeah.
Yeah. It's an apartment. It's a 3-complex apartment. My auntie owns the complex, so she stays in the middle. My other auntie, she's on the bottom. And then my grandma, my dad, grandpa is on top.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So when like I said, when I go over there, it's not even like I'll just stay in one spot. Like I'm up top. I might be in the middle.
Yeah.
And then
That's massive.
I'll be downstairs. You know what I'm saying? Like
you got to get a cup of sugar from grandma up at the top, and then you got to bring it down to your aunt. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
you
so
get
cool.
the picture. You get the
Dude,
picture.
That's so cool.
You get the picture, bro.
And it's like your whole family's together. That's awesome.
Yeah, I love it, man.
Okay, so that's your dad's side of the family, though.
Yes.
Okay, so your mom is Belize, your dad is
Belizean.
from Evanston.
Yeah.
Or whatever, Howard.
Yeah, well, so my parents, they're both from Belize.
Oh, they are?
I'm 100% Belizean.
Whoa.
My grandparents knew each other in Belize before my parents met each other. Isn't that crazy?
That's nuts.
And my grandparents are 20 years apart for my mom and my dad's side. They're 20 years apart.
Whoa.
They used to be in Belize, just drinking Guinness, just drinking beer.
Because it was controlled by England, right?
Right. Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
So Guinness, that's so, you would think like a tropical drink or something, not
Yeah,
Guinness.
yeah, man. Like, so that's how Belize came how it was. You know, they got their independence.
That's so cool.
Like 1980.
Whoa.
Yeah, not even too long ago, if you could say. You know, like still a lifetime. You know,
Whoa.
like my dad's lifetime. They seen it become Belize. You know,
Right.
It was called the British Honduras before.
Whoa.
And then before that, I think it was like Guatemala or some shit. It was a part of Guatemala or something. But yeah, that's like the history, you know. They bring slaves to Belize, and they also enslave the people that was in Belize.
Right.
Blah blah blah. Then they got their independence. So yeah, that's how the country became a country.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know much about it, but, and you probably don't know either. I shouldn't even be asking you, but like, again, the whole slave thing, like, was it like like in my mind, it was like, oh, England had like a place to vacation, but probably it was like a crazy plantation colony, right?
Yeah,
I'm assuming
it was definitely probably a vacation
Okay.
place for sure.
Okay,
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so they knew each other there. So was there a large Belizean population in Chicago? Is that like a place where they come to? Okay.
So I'll tell you some history. When around 1980, right? My great grandmother on my mom's side, she took a boat over here.
A boat?
Yes, she took a boat over here, bro.
Oh my gosh.
She took a boat over here around 1980, and then to get her family over here.
That's awesome.
So that's how my mom's side got
American
over here.
dream.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, they're trying to, you know, 1980, that was like American dream times, you know?
For sure.
Yeah, so so I have to thank my great grandmother. She passed 10 years ago exactly.
Oh, I'm sorry for your loss.
In April. No, it's okay, you know. That's an ancestor, you know. And yeah, bro, I just owe a lot to history. I owe a lot to my ancestors, you know. I'm that type of person, you know, like I don't like, just like how you said, you talk about the history of Belize, you know, like that's history, you know. The world is a messed up place, but it's gonna go regardless, you know, and things happen for a certain reason, you know.
That's what's so crazy that you're here in this moment, you know. It's like, how the fuck did you end up in Chicago?
Exactly.
You know,
like,
it's nuts.
I should probably be in Belize right now. You know, because like I said, my grandparents both know each other. So if if those two sides of two different people that wouldn't even know I existed 30, 40 years ago, if they, you know, it's just crazy.
It's wild.
But
well, that's great. So it sounds like you have a pretty good relationship with your family.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, 100%. But back to what you were saying. Yeah. So around 1980, a lot of Belizeans migrated to America. The top places was Chicago, New York, and some other place like Florida or some shit like that.
Right, because it's closer. You'd think they would just go right there.
Yeah.
That's why it's kind of interesting that Chicago. But maybe it's like, hey, big city, like more opportunity kind of thing.
Yeah. Man, it's
goes back to the work ethic, whole thing, entrepreneurship.
Right. Yeah, it's a big Belizean community here, especially on the north side. On the north side and the south side. Those are the only places that you can go and find Caribbean Belizean cuisines and stuff like that. My family actually been owning one for about 25 years now, right on Howard and Paulina. They actually just moved. They're now at where the Heralds used to be, on I forgot the street. I'm tweaking, but yeah, it's around the same area.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's called Red's Belizean Restaurant. It's named after my grandfather, Red's.
Dude, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got to go. So what do I get when I go into Red's Belizean?
Man, you go in there, you say, I want the oxtail large. I want the large oxtail dinner.
Okay.
Large
I've never had oxtail
dinner.
before.
Man, you're going to love it, bro. If you don't like the oxtail, you can ask for beef or chicken.
Well, no, I got to do it right.
Yeah. You got to do it right.
Yeah.
So get the rice and beans, oxtail. It's gonna come with some plantains, and
And how is that? Is it like raw fruit or is it cooked or something or how?
So the rice and beans, the oxtail, whatever, and then the plantain. That's it's like dried banana.
Okay.
It's like a dried banana. It could taste sweet.
So it's like crispy kind of like when it's like crunchy or
it's like mushy.
Okay,
a little
right.
bit, you
Because
know,
I know it's like a big banana, basically.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I've never had plantain. Either.
Yeah. It's just a slice of a banana.
The long way.
Yeah. The long way.
That's
And
crazy.
then they fry it.
Okay, it's fried. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
So it is like cooked. Okay.
Yeah. It's fried.
I'm probably overanalyzing this. But
Yeah, no, you're okay.
I'm
You're
interested,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, you're okay, brother. Yeah.
What about, wasn't there like a Jamaican spot on Howard for a while? It looked really cool from the outside. And there was like an upper level and stuff. Have you ever been there before?
Yeah, it's a couple of them that's actually been around Howard. I know there's Taste of Jamaica over there right now.
Okay.
I think there was one maybe a couple of years ago that's not there anymore. But yeah, I've been to a couple for sure. I've been to Kingston Grill. That's around ETHS.
Yes, exactly. I've seen that place too.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Why am I avoiding Caribbean food? I'm just realizing this is like a hole in my culinary palate. I eat sushi, but I don't eat Caribbean. I haven't had oxtail. It's nuts.
Man, you're gonna love it, bro. You might fall in love with it, man.
Yeah, I want to try it. Okay, so I'm doing a job right by the high school.
Yeah.
And so I've been driving on, I think it's Church Street quite a bit. And I think there's another Jamaican place or Caribbean place on that corner.
Yep. I think it's called Claire's.
Okay.
It's called Claire's.
There's like a little corner store right there.
Yeah. That's on the west end of Evanston. You know, over here, this is considered the south end. You know, we on the city side type of thing. Over there, that's the west end. That's like the heart of Evanston. You know what I'm saying? They got they thing going on over there. Shout out Michi Greedy. That's an artist over here.
Oh, cool.
That's been doing it since before me.
Cool.
Yeah, on some lore shit. But yeah. That's on the west side of town in Evanston. Yeah. I love that place too. Yeah.
What are some other restaurants you like? Even in Skokie or wherever else, you know, just kind of the area.
I really don't have like a favorite. You know, I don't know if I'm just like a bland person, but like I really would just like to just get like some ribs or like well, have you ever had Chicken Shack in Evanston?
No, I haven't. I've seen it.
Go
Is
there.
it good?
Yes.
It looks so shitty from the outside. Respectfully, sorry.
Well, shit, you go where you gonna understand why it look like that.
Okay. I've been to Buffalo Joe's, which is like hot wings.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Buffalo Joe's. There's one in downtown Evanston, and there's also one on Howard.
Yeah, I've never been to the Howard one.
Yeah, the Howard one is the original location.
Oh, it is.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I figured it was the other way around. I figured downtown was first.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, Howard. That one's been there since like, you know, my dad also lived in the area since he was a kid, and yeah. So that shit's probably been around for like 30, 40 years or some shit. I don't even know.
Yeah, it's good. It's like cash only, and it's kind of intimidating. Like you walk in, like they're like, "What do you want?" You know, you're ready to go.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the places that look like that, they're gonna give you the best food. Or the people that, what do you want? You know what you want? That's gonna be the best food, bro.
Yeah. That kind of became our thing for the Bears last year. We'd be like, all right, let's go get some Buffalo Joe's and watch the game. And it was kind of like the vibe. So yeah,
man, lovely.
I love it. Yeah. Okay, so elementary school, you do the little concert, you're the security guard. Is there another talent show in your school? Do you do like chorus class, or like do you play any instrument? Like, you know, what's the continuation musically? Yeah,
I'll talk about my come up at King Lab, so you can understand where I'm coming from with that. Before I went there, so I enrolled in there in 2008. That's when I was in kindergarten. And you have to be raffled in, like, it's not there anymore because the director of District 65 of the whole Evanston, like, they was doing some scammy shit, and I think King Lab is closed, Kingsley's closed, a lot of schools at Evanston is closed, and especially like,
so that's just a public school.
Yeah. A lot of them is closed because of what they was doing, but. In 2008, to get into King Lab, you had to be raffled in. Like, that was the only way to get in.
So was that a better school then?
It was a better school because they gave you fine arts. It was the only school in Evanston that gave children fine arts classes. So that's painting, music class, theater class,
Yeah.
Type of science.
So that's what is cool about Evanston, right? Like they will spend money on stuff like that, but like you said, it was only one place that did it. So
it was one place.
That kind of sucks, but that is cool that you got into the school.
Yes, I got into the school.
That's awesome.
My dad actually went to the school as well when he was a kid.
That's so cool.
Yeah, man. A lot of creative people have came from there. I know newscasters that's came from there. I know actors that's came from there. I know basketball players that's came from King Lab. Man, King Lab was like a laboratory. It was a laboratory school, bro. It was like King Lab was like damn near like creating geniuses.
Wow.
Like nourishing geniuses.
Is this high school?
No, this is middle school. King Lab is a K through 8th grade school.
Okay, gotcha.
K through 8th grade. It's also one of the few schools at Evanston that's K through 8th grade. Like Shoot is like 5th to 8th grade. I think Haven might be K through 8, but a lot of schools here are only 5th through 8th grade. So depending on where you stay, or if you lie about, where you stay type of thing, you go to a different school.
You cheat the system a little bit. You use grandma's address. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I did. From here, going all the way to the west end of Evanston, I had to, do some stuff.
Yeah.
But
no, I definitely did that too.
Yeah.
So what I did was, it was 1st through 6th grade was all one elementary school.
Right.
Then I went to middle school, and that was 7th and 8th grade.
Right.
And then it was 9, 10,
right.
High school was like separate. It was
exactly.
like, that was how I did. So that's interesting. So you were all together for until 8th grade, and then you went to Evanston High School?
I was supposed
Evanston
to.
Township High School?
Yeah.
Right?
Then you're supposed to go there, but my parents split, and that's why I moved to Skokie.
Okay.
So I went to Niles North.
Niles, okay. Is that a better school?
We could say, because Evanston has won a lot of awards for being a very great school, very great teachers.
But is it like old and shitty inside? Like, I've never been inside, obviously.
Yeah, I've never really been inside either.
Okay.
I've been in there a couple times. But it's a nice school, bro. It's nice.
It looks like a castle from the outside.
It is. It's nice. Cool. Yeah, it's nice. It's maintained.
Okay.
But
Niles is like mega. It's like big, right?
Yeah. Niles and Skokie is almost the same thing. But I think where Evanston had certain advantages, because it was some years they did win best high school in Illinois and stuff like that. It
is still like rich people do live in Evanston too. It's not just like city. So there's a good balance.
Yeah, it is, bro. It is. Yeah. And they offer stuff that other schools don't.
Right.
In some cases, like
again, you got rich people paying into the taxes, so there's a little bit of extra money at the
like a music class. Niles North didn't have a music class. Evanston did.
That's so weird.
And that's why my dad actually wanted me to go there, because he went there too, but he wanted me to go there specifically for that as well. Mm-hmm. And it was they're both really good schools. Like Niles North, very good school, very cleanly maintained. And stuff like that.
So they're the purple ones, right?
Yes.
That football field in the back is so cool.
Yeah. It was raw, bro.
Yeah,
it was raw.
Sick.
Yeah, I love the purple and stuff like that, bro.
Yeah, are you a Northwestern fan too, or no?
I
got the new stadium getting built.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah? For the football field?
Yeah. They redid it.
Oh, wow. I didn't even see that.
Oh, dude, it's sick. It's huge. It only holds, I think, like 30,000 people.
What?
But then it's like they got all these like boxes basically, so that they're saying like, oh, it's a better fan experience because there's like less seats. But I think it's just like basically for like rich people to go to. I don't know.
30,000 people?
Right. Like Michigan is like 100,000.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. 30,000 people for high school to me is kind of crazy.
No,
that's
not
crazy.
high school, college.
Oh, college. Y'all, you talking about Northwestern?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That would be crazy for a high school. 30K for a high school would be nuts.
Yeah. Northwestern. I've been in there a couple times. I actually was up there this week, Thursday. Yeah, I did an interview.
Oh.
Yeah, I did an interview. It was at Northwestern. It's called The Garage, and it's a new thing. It's got a lot of creative people in tune with media and stuff like that.
What is it?
I try to ask them specifically what it was. I guess it's just a creative hub. They have 3D printers, they have computers, they have a podcast room. They have a green screen.
I gotta tap in.
Yeah, definitely. We could definitely do that, bro.
That'd be sick.
Definitely. Yeah, because when I seen them, I'm like, bro, like, yeah, we need to get some stuff in tune. And
yeah, it's cool. And like you were saying earlier with George and everything, it's like, yeah, let's like to all work together and let's make this thing happen.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually, this will be the first episode since it happened, but I've been doing this for 3 years, almost 4 years, by myself. This is my show. Recently, I teamed up with 3 other Chicago podcast people.
Yeah.
Also, we try to do a show together, right? Yeah. We got 2 episodes done. And then everybody was fighting the whole time, and then we all blew up. So,
yeah,
for everybody at home, that's what happened. You know, no hard feelings towards anybody, but basically there was a lot of kind of bickering about nonsense in a group chat, and it was like, hey, let's all just go separate ways. It's not worth this like fighting over nothing. So, still friends with everybody. Still will whatever, but it was just like I've done like when I was in high school. Me and my friends had like a t-shirt company, and we would fight about like the design of our next t-shirt, and we would fight about this and that and how much do we, one guy's saying we should sell for $30, one guy's saying we should sell for $32, right? And then everyone's fighting about it, and like, so anyways, I've already experienced that kind of like shit. Yeah. And I was like, let's just stop this before it gets worse. Everybody just wanted to be in control and blah blah blah. So could have been cool, working with other people and stuff, and kind of having help with the show, doing 2 shows, more guests and stuff would be cool. But anyways, I definitely feel that, man, because I've always had a group around me as well. Try to keep like my day one peoples around me, because like I said, like K through 8th grade school, I met some of my longtime friends being there, like where other schools just like 6th through 8th or 5th through 8th. I've been knowing people since they was 7 years old. That is really cool.
And I've always been that person to keep a team, and I'll be like, yo, you want to do this? Like, I got resources that you can go to. I got people that you could meet and work with, and for the whole point of just making sure that there's stuff going on up here as well. Because in the city, there's stuff, there's people coming out of the south side, the west side, but it's not a lot of stuff coming out of the north side, and that, they say that's where the money at. So, I need to be seeing some more shit come out of this area.
Do you ever do any live shows?
Like streaming or just like performances?
I meant performances, but also streaming too, I guess.
Yeah. With the live shows, bro, I've been performing for a very long time. I first started performing out west. I have a family friend. He actually passed away last year. Yes, sir. Love you, Endo. And he gave me my first opportunities. He worked with a lot of labels and stuff like that. He's actually from here, from Evanstons, Rogers Park area, and he's a label owner and a show promoter, and he rebuilt a church out there. He rebuilt it and made it an event space with a studio in the back, and he did that. Like, he really did that shit. This is like 2018. This is really when I started putting my face out there, and around this time, a lot of people in this area specifically knew me for doing music. But even before that, like 7th, 8th grade, I was doing music to the point people in ETHS was hating on a 7th and 8th grader. Like I've been doing it for a very long time. A lot of people know me.
Is this going to be a controversial episode?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's always controversial, Somehow, it's controversy. But yeah, bro. Yeah.
I know. I can't remember what we were talking about. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to bring it back. I'm trying to
making music in middle school and all this stuff. Kind of, you've been doing it forever.
Yeah. I'm trying to think about the question you had said.
I know. It's fuck.
But shit, I could talk about the King Lab, the middle school.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. Before we go on to that, what I was thinking was, it's interesting with like, if you play the guitar, you can go to a bar and play cover songs of classic rock music or country music or whatever, right? Yeah. But you can't really do that with rap, right? Like nobody does like cover rap performances at a restaurant or a bar or something, right? Like, or I mean, have you done that? I feel like if you're going to be a rapper, like doing a live show, you're performing your song,
right? Okay, that ties back to the shows. That's what we were talking about.
Yes.
I performed at bars. I performed at clubs. The first shows I was doing at bars. Like I said, my guy, he built up a broken
church.
down,
yeah,
and that's how I got my first opportunities. Bars. Then I met my first manager at Home Depot in 2021, and one day we were just like, bro, we gotta make this happen, and we just left.
That's hilarious.
We just left, and we went to a studio in Bumblefuck. I don't even remember. But yeah, he gave me a lot of my first opportunities. Shout out Eric. I'll say he's a really big reason why I look at the scene now how I do, because he was the first to show me people that's actually out here doing this type of stuff. And at the time I was 19, around people that was like 22, 20, 23, 25 maybe. And those were my first moments seeing that type of stuff, to the point where since then, because he showed me that type of stuff, I see those people even now, in some spaces. Like I seen them at Summer Smash, like in the artist lounge and things like that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. He's helped me tremendously, bro. More than he might know, bro. And yeah, bro. Yeah. So I've been performing for a very long time, and honestly, that's how people know of me. Like they know of my music, and then the type of person I am. But when they see me perform, it's a completely different person.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. But that was my point with the cover music. Like when you're first starting out, like you can just play other people's songs that everybody likes and knows, right? And that's kind of how you can build confidence on stage and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Or with you, it's like, all right, this is my song. You guys probably haven't even heard it before.
Right.
I gotta impress you, So it's a totally different.
Right.
You're getting thrown to the wolves right away,
Exactly.
So that's cool that you got known that way. That's interesting.
Yeah, man. Like that's how a lot of people know me, bro, from my performances, because I'll talk, I'll be this cool guy, but when I'm on stage, I might do some crazy shit,
I'm sorry, that was kind of
No, yeah. No, that's good. Yeah. Yeah.
Lost interviews before.
Yeah. No, I'm already knowing. That one turned off too, so I was like, shit, fuck it. Yeah, it was like 10. I was like, shit.
But no, we're good. We got cameras. We got the audio going, so we're good. We're straight. We're fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so live performances, all this stuff. Have you ever gotten a feature from somebody? Have you ever worked with other people? Have you made songs with other people? How was that?
Yeah.
Going back to me breaking up my podcast team.
Yeah.
Have you worked with other people before?
Yes, I have. And that goes back to me trying to build teams and keeping people together. At this moment, what I'm saying, a lot of people that I had around me are not around me anymore. And that's because it's honestly because it's not me. It's not me, bro. but that might sound really like dumb, but I don't know, man. I know it's not me because I'm the type of person to keep shit together, and I'm the type of person to be like, yo, you guys have a problem? Y'all need to talk this out. Y'all need to talk this out type of thing. But recently, I've had artists and producers a part of my team, Party Rocker. And it was just a bunch of mess, honestly. It was cool, and how I wanted to create the group. It wasn't anything about music. I wanted people to know each other first. I wanted because a lot of them didn't know each other personally. like how I did with certain people, 10-year plus relationships. So that was my thing. To really make a team, we need to have chemistry. So I didn't push anything about music. If it happens, it happens, and it happened. You know, this solely based off people becoming cool, you know, understanding each other, and we would talk about things that's going on in our lives and stuff. Like I would talk about the stuff that was bothering me, you know, because I had a lot of stuff going on at a certain time, spiritually and emotionally. You know, I'm a very deep spiritual person as well. And
what do you believe in?
I believe in God, Jesus, Yeshua, Yahweh, higher power. I believe in the good. I believe in good. I can't really say if I believe in a specific religion, because I think every religion is damn near the same thing. You know, there's good and there's going to be bad, you know, especially like with religion. We're talking about religion. It's more than just the flesh body we have. It's your literal soul. And if we're talking about that, then we have to talk about the darkness, you know, because what, you know, in darkness, you come out of that and you become enlightened, you know. So I think it's a lot of metaphors and stuff, like metaphors, and then we have characters or deities to explain certain times and emotions of history and stuff like that. But
everyone's trying to describe the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you look at, you know, they're all trying to describe the same thing. You know, even with Jesus and his 12 disciples, that's pretty much translates in every fucking biblical text and any religion, any language, you know, like everybody has "thou shalt not kill." Exactly.
You know, everybody kind of knows. Yeah, you shouldn't kill. Yeah,
exactly. To where I think like my religion is Earth. That's how I look at it. You know, because like we're all on this planet. It doesn't matter what you believe in. It doesn't matter what your sexuality is. Like we're all in this bubble together, and we're all being swayed by different forces, whether we like it or not.
Yeah. Have you heard about the Catholics right now?
No, what's going on with that?
There's a schism where basically there's a group of Catholics that tried to make more bishops, I believe. And then the Pope was like, what the hell's going on? And then they were like, hey, we don't fuck with you anymore, Pope, because you guys are basically being too liberal. You're being too gay friendly. You're being too you know, whatever. So kind of interesting. I don't know that much about it, but it is like, you know, kind of what you're going to. It's like there's certain rules and regulations for certain people, and so okay, interesting. Did you like go to church with your grandma as a kid or something? Evanston Church of God.
Because
there's so many churches over here. I always wonder like which one's which, and you know, all that stuff. Okay.
Yeah, so I went to Evanston Church of God. That's by ETHS. I'm trying to remember the street. I'm not really good with streets, honestly. Yeah. Evanston Church of God, it's a black church. Yeah, I used to go there as a kid. My grandma still goes there every Sunday. I think she went today.
That's awesome.
So yeah.
How would I be welcomed in if I came into a black church like that?
Shit, just come in, just sit down. They're gonna welcome you, bro.
I would assume so, yeah.
They will welcome you, you know.
I feel like I would try to sit in the back, and I feel like I'd have 20 people talking by the end of the service,
That's what you do. Just come in, just come in, sit down, sit in a couple front rows.
Yeah.
You know,
we went to the church right here on Easter.
Yeah.
We don't go to church at all. I grew up very religious, all stuff, blah, blah, back and forth. Anyways, my girlfriend my fiance is Catholic. So we went to the Catholic church right here. It's a block away. Okay.
Yeah.
And it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was so cool. It was like a Congolese priest.
Yeah.
Kind of a curveball. Was not expecting that. So he had an accent, so it was kind of difficult sometimes. But anyways, it was really cool.
Yeah.
It was in the round, so it was a big circle, and all the people were around it, and the church was really cool and beautiful and old and all this stuff. It was really cool. So anyways, when I drive around all these different churches, I'm like, I wonder what what that one would be like. I wonder what the inside of that one looks like, or this.
Yep.
But,
Oh yeah. With the black church, man, it's lit, bro. It's damn near lit. Like with the songs and stuff.
Music. You could have grown up as like singing in the band or whatever.
Yeah. 100%, man. Like even like the songs that they will sing. Music pulls at my heartstrings. So being at church, that's it's a mold on my heart a certain way. I don't go every week and stuff like that. I probably haven't been to church in like 4 or 5 years. I'm not even gonna lie, but spiritually, every day I talk to myself, and when I talk to myself, I feel as if I'm talking to the universe, to God, to Jesus, to Yah, whoever it is. As you can see, I'm naming all these names because I don't know for sure. I just know how I feel, and I know what's good, and I know what's wrong. Yeah, in a sense,
Yeah. Okay, what about Rastafarian? Do you know anything about that? That's like Caribbean, right?
Yeah. Rasta. That's Jamaican. If you go to Jamaica, it's a big Rasta community. I have a lot of Jamaican friends. A lot of their ancestors are Rasta. Rasta is Yah, Yahweh. That's what they that's what they feel in their heart. That's
the name that they're saying.
Right. That's the name of their Jesus. Right. Is Yahweh. I don't know too much about it.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, but I know with the goodness of a heart, it ties into a lot of religions, and that's the goodness, like a lot of Jamaicans, if they don't see you, if they don't know you, and you go like this, they respect. That's they respect. It's like it's a real like love. It's a love. And Bob Marley.
I was just about to say.
Yeah. Bob Marley. He is the what's the right word? He's the animal spirit of that.
It's true. I'm sure even today still, he's been dead for years, but it's like I would assume that he has imprinted himself all over that island. yes, man. And Bob Marley, the way he sings, it speaks to me too as well. Dude, I love Bob Marley. Yeah, that Legends album, it's like his greatest hits. Yeah. It's incredible.
Yeah, man. Yeah, my dad put me on a Bob Marley. His favorite is the Exodus album.
I think that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. He has a lot. Search up the Exodus.
Okay.
And there's another one I like that I can't remember right now, but yeah. The Rasta Life.
Plus, also like every 13-year-old who smokes weed for the first time is fucking Bob Marley. I bet that is kind of ingrained in everybody. It's just but also the music is incredible. Right. It's not just kind of bullshit. Like
exactly,
it is good.
Exactly. Yeah, it's spiritual music, man. Like when the Africans were enslaved, they were spirituals. The music, they were spirituals and shit like that.
And going back to like Creole, like a combination of African and French or whatever. It's like the religion. It's African tribes mixing with Christianity, mixing with everything else. I mean, it's fascinating.
Yeah, a lot of them are Catholic. Like my parents, they're Catholic. A lot of Belizeans are Catholic.
Interesting.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
How that happens.
Yeah, it is.
I think Jamaica is also an England-owned colony, I believe.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
Yeah. England, they have a lot of the Caribbeans and stuff. And it's really because of the business that's being done. Like example, like in Belize or in Jamaica, stuff like that, and those type of Caribbeans, there's other countries investing into them in a sense, so they can get something back.
Gotcha.
So it's kind of like example. China goes to Jamaica. Well, Jamaica needs better highways. Well, China, You know, I think that's actually what's going on. Like China built their highways, I believe.
It's called Road and Belt Initiative.
Yeah.
Basically, China goes to underdeveloped countries and says, "Hey, we'll build you all the shit you need.
Yeah.
You owe us later."
Right.
So it's almost like a new way of colonizing. You know what I mean? And
right.
probably a better way. I mean, you are actually helping the
right,
people.
Right,
so,
right.
But yeah, China owns like a shit ton of African
right.
highways.
Right.
You know? It's kind of fascinating. But again, if it's helping the people.
Yeah. But then, you know, just like how you said, you owe us later. You don't know what that means. Shit, they like, shit, we own these highways
Literally,
now.
right.
Shit, we could bring our troops right here on these highways if we wanted to, you know?
Also, surveillance shit. You're in their country. I mean, I would assume.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting. But again, is that bad? I mean, as an American, you kind of think that China is our enemy for whatever reason, just because they're the other big superpower. But do you really want them right on basically your border? You know, you're right. The Belize is, you know, it's far, but it's not that far. You know, it's like fairly close. But
100%. 100%.
So interesting. Okay, so we're almost an hour.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to wrap up on? Any story? Any promotional stuff? Any anything like that? It was great meeting you. I mean, I had a great time.
You too, bro.
I'm fascinated about the Belize thing. That was so cool. We hit that right away. But
that was very interesting.
And your family and Evanston and the history of the whole thing is really cool. We barely actually talked about music.
Yeah. Man, shit. You know, like a lot of the relationships I have with artists. You know, we don't even talk about music. You know, we talk about real shit. Real stuff that's going on, or you know what we need to do to kind of just take over music, you know, and things like that, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, I really appreciate you having me on. This is one of the coolest conversations I had. Like, no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we talked about Belize. We talked about a lot of stuff. Like, this is one of my favorites for sure.
I had a great time too. This was awesome. And like I said, your recommendation from George, so I already knew this was going to be a great episode. So I'm glad we got it done. But all right, one more time. Where can they find you on Instagram? What song did you want them to listen to? All that kind of shit.
Yes, sir. So my name is Mondo Hardy. You can go to Apple, Spotify, Tidal, YouTube. Search me up, MondoHardy, one word, Mondo Hardy. You can go check out all of my my creative stuff I got going on. You know, my art boards and stuff like that. The music, which I really mean. And I got an album coming out in October. It's called.
Gotta have you back on.
Yes, sir. I definitely will be back in October. It's called the Party Rocker Tape, and I think this is gonna be the most creative shit I ever done. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. I'm right now, so pretty much just to get a little scope of, you know, what I'm thinking. Pretty much gonna be training in different martial arts and stuff like that.
Interesting.
You know, and I say that because one, I want to grow, you know, with myself. I want to grow my music. So to me, one of those ways to do that is to create a certain thinking towards the album and bring that back into my life. So with this Party Rocker tape, it's like a war tape. It's not like a war tape, but it's like the control of your mind. Like the tape is gonna sound crazy. It's gonna be rock inspired. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be like insane. It's gonna be kind of all over the place. But what I'm trying to do with that is control. It's control myself. And one of those ways to do that is to continue to learn how to meditate, continue to become intelligent on different just different things, you know what I'm saying? And
I like that, yeah.
You know, I'm embodying a ninja mindset right now, you know, cuz that's the way I feel like I need to be right now, you know? Like I could be hype, I could be out here, you know, but like it's controlled. You know, it's like I'm aware of what I'm doing. You know, it might sound crazy, but I'm aware of what I'm doing, you know, and yeah, you know, improve my body, my mind.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and you know, with this stuff, you know, like this is a mission. You know, I'm a man on a mission. You know, me coming here today, I'm a man on a mission.
It's true.
You know, and yeah, bro, that's how I look at it. And yeah, it's just gonna be crazy. It's gonna
That's
be
cool.
crazy.
Yeah, I'll definitely listen to it. I'm gonna check out your other music after you leave, like I said. But that's awesome, dude. Mondo Hardy, you're the man.
Thank you, brother.
I'd love to have you back on.
Yes, sir. I will.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. We are out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That shit was wrong, bro.